Well, hello, my YouTube friends. So next up in the oil service is the primary chain case lubricant. You'll see right here is a diagram showing where the drain plug is. In my case, it's a 3/16 Allen that will remove the drain plug. Okay, pull the plug, let it drain out, put a new O-ring. Now this says to put the drain plug back in before removing the side inspection cover. Okay, I'm going to leave the plug out while I pull this cover and just help it drain a little bit more. All right, so next up, and this is very important, don't get oil on your rear tire. And this is also very important, do not overfill the primary chain case with lubricant. Overfilling can cause rough clutch engagement, incomplete disengagement, clutch drag, and or difficulty in finding neutral at engine idle. So if you're having any of those problems and you recently had a oil service, that might be the cause of it. Now here, pour 26 ounces of primary chain case lubricant through the clutch inspection cover. The lubricant level is acceptable when lubricant is visible in the bottom of the chain case with the motorcycle standing upright, not resting on the Jiffy stand. If you're all factory components, use Formula Plus. Okay, now here's the image of what it just described of the oil visible in the bottom of the chain case, lubricant level with motorcycle upright. Okay, so in my case, I'm not going to use Formula Plus, and here's why. Okay, here's my instruction sheet from Barnett. When I put their springs in, I got rid of the diaphragm spring. Here's my instruction sheet when I bought the Kevlar clutch plates from Barnett. And included with this was this instruction right here, Barnett wet clutch tips. We'll get to the point of the matter. These are their instructions that were included with the Kevlar clutch plates. Do not use Formula Plus primary gear oil with Barnett clutch plates. We recommend Type F ATF or light viscosity motorcycle specific oil designed for use in a wet primary application. To ensure the best possible clutch life, always inspect the entire clutch assembly and replace worn or damaged components. Okay, so when we're out in the garage and you see me with the Type F, that's why. If you're not running Barnett plates and you're all factory, then use Formula Plus. All right, let's head out to the garage. All right, here goes. Round and round, round and round, what goes around comes around. I'll change the oil. Woo, that is dark. Man, how long has that been in there? A little bit of metal on there. We'll take a closer look at that. While that drains, let's take a closer look at these fasteners, because you will not see these fasteners on any other motorcycle. These are one-off custom fasteners made from stainless steel hexagonal bar stock. My uncle, may he rest in peace, he was a retired machinist and he tinkered around out in the garage and he had a whole line of these. You will see a few bikes with them, but they're not really in production anymore. Mine's like mostly the only one. How many of them are still out there? I don't know. A very few. Yes, they do scratch my leg from time to time. He's got them in various sizes. So these ones right here, I do got some. They have drawn blood. So, okay, hold on a second. All right, let's take a look at this clutch plate. The fasteners are removed with the 3/8 deep wall, and they're not tight. I just use that. So I'm going to take all the bottom ones out, leave the top one in to support it. And there's a reason for that. We'll get to that in a minute. So, okay, ooh, a little warm. Now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. It's the gasket assembly thing. I know I've used this, reused it at least once, so I'm going to go ahead and put a new one on. Okay, get rid of that one. So there's my my Barnett clutch plate assembly. So it's got the steel or aluminum pressure plate, spring, coil springs instead of diaphragm spring. And you see these scratches right here? So this one or that one, I forget which one. When I first put it in, I used button head screws. And then when I went to service it, for some reason, I couldn't get it out and it stripped out the little hole. And so I had to grind the 2 flat spots to get a plier on it and get it turned. So that's what those are. Okay, we're going to let that drip for a minute. Hey, hold on. All right, so just like I did yesterday, I used the gauge right here to determine how much oil I got, and that's 24, that's 28, so I'm right around 26. I may keep this. This is the old one, right? I poured the new one into the old one, but I may keep this bottle because it's easier to read. Look how thin that is. I can't even tell what's going on with that right there. So let's go install it into the motorcycle. Okay, hold on. All right, so I already put the drain plug back in, and there's really only one way to install this oil, and this is how it instructs to do it in the service manual, through this opening. So I just hold this really close and just let it pour in so slowly, trying to keep it all inside the primary. And it takes a minute, so I'm going to let this record while I do this, but I'll probably edit it. So that funnel helped a little. Maybe I'll do that to begin with. You can see that I spilled some. Where is it? Right there. All right, hold on a second. Okay, now that I've done that, let's have a look down in there, because you remember the diagram, it showed the instruction, and it kind of showed you can look down in there and see the oil. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I measured the oil properly in the quart bottle, and I know it's the right amount of oil because I've done it this way before and I've never had any of those listed problems. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, now to reinstall the side inspection cover, you know, I like to check and see the lettering is pointing up right. Now, I'm not shilling for Harley Davidson. I've had a lot of these parts for a long time, and a lot of my parts are not from Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson was, okay, and you'll notice right here, that one has a triangle. So that helps hold it in place. You put it right there. You screw that into there, and that helps hold that in place while you install the top screw. Now, I was saying about Harley Davidson, they're embracing that whole ESG thing and that whole rainbow culture, and you know that. You know, I'm not down with that. Most people are not down with that. Now, Dylan Mulvaney, you know, I mean, he's an adult. I don't care what he does, but they target children. And you've seen the videos of them chanting that they're coming for your children. You've seen the videos of the San Francisco men's choir singing how they're going to target your kids through social media. And okay, when you're embracing a culture that targets children, you know, then we're not down with that. Okay, I ain't trying to shill for Harley Davidson, but some of my parts I do need to go to the dealer, and so it can't be helped. But I mean, I love my motorcycle. You know, it's a Harley Davidson, and it's been a great bike. But I don't care what people do with their personal lives. Until they start targeting children, then we can't be dealing with that. You know, so go broke, go woke, no exceptions. All my Harley Davidson t-shirts, except for a few that have sentimental value, right? They all just became work shirts. A motorcycle does not make a man. Although, since I was a kid, I only ever wanted a Harley Davidson. Okay, I'm going to finish tightening these up, get the motorcycle off the wheel chock, and then we'll go inside for the verse of the day. Hold on. All right, my friends. So we're back inside, and for the verse of the day, we're going to go to the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 13. And it reads, "If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them." And so you understand, my friends, there's no pride in that. Okay, we're not down with that. And you, my friends, you have a good day.